Namaskar. Today we will analyze a palm of a professional, and we will learn some things where how we judge or how we can predict changes in profession, problems in profession, and the way the thickness of the Shani Rekha makes a big difference. And we can also learn about midlife crisis. Now this is the palm of a male who is 41 years plus old, and he had just posted his palm, did not say anything. So what I did was I analyzed the palm just to look at the profession, because I'll explain to you why I felt profession. See, let me tell you how what I did. So I asked him for birth details. Of course he did not give the time, so it was pointless. So I used the palm, एंड आई टोल्ड हिम दैट आपके हस्त रेखा के अनुसार प्रोफेशन वर्क में कुछ बड़ा चेंज और प्रॉब्लम्स आने वाले, मीनिंग देयर वुड बी सम बिग चेंज और प्रॉब्लम्स एट द एज ऑफ 41.5. Then he confirmed that yes, there was change and problem, both were there. So I said 44 years, there will be changes again. On 47th year he'll start getting support, and from 50th year he will sail smooth. This was my prediction. Then he gave me his time of birth after I went into a personal chat and all that. So I told him I need to record these things. So he does not know his time of birth. So I've approximately assumed that it is around 10:15 p.m., but I'm not sure. So it is better to use the palm for the prediction for the professional changes, and which came out correctly, as you can see, right? So let me just go into this palm and explain to you what I see in this palm in terms of changes in profession. First of all, if you observe this part, this is the Shani finger and the third phalange or the base phalange. You can see that these two vertical lines, these are very good. These are really good. Okay. Now we will go into the palm. Now the thing here is, you see, I'm just going to draw. I'm just going to zoom in. You can see this Shani Rekha here, and you can see the Shani Rekha in this part. Okay, let's first focus on this. I'll just look at the thickness of Shani Rekha here and look at the thickness of Shani Rekha here. Always remember one thing: when the Shani Rekha is starting from here, it goes towards this part. This part should be thicker than this part. Always remember, this part, the initial part, should be thicker than this part. In this case, in this palm, it is exactly opposite. It means this part is thicker than the part which is below the headline. This indicates problems in profession. So I could quickly, just quickly tell him, look, there is a problem in your profession. No, it's not a rocket science. You can immediately tell. But for that, you should take a picture, you should analyze the picture deeply. You can't just say like that. What I saw again was this rekha which was there parallel to this. You can see these are parallel lines. Those who know maths, these are parallel lines, isn't it? So what's the purpose of this rekha? Why did this rekha come? If this rekha was strong, you wouldn't see this at all. So you have to analyze palmistry very scientifically. What was the reason for this rekha to come? And also, if you observe, this rekha has come with a bend. This bend is not good. This bend shows difficulties in life, difficulties in profession, disappointments in profession. Okay, now we have to calculate when he got into problems. His current age is, I think, 42 something, 41 point something, but I predicted that at 41.5, around that time, he got into problems. Now let's see changes and problems. Just observe. If you remember, I have told you that this is Surya Rekha or the sun line. There is a add-on line with this, and there is a hanging line. Okay, this is not good, but anyways, this line is strong. But if you see, this line is coming out here, utar rahi hai, it's coming down towards the quadrangle. That means it is coming into, it is crossing its maryada, it is crossing its periphery, or it's crossing its limits and coming into this quadrangle. There is a reason for this. Why is it coming? Now observe this line, observe this line. that has come, it bends. Observe this line, it bends. Look at this, there's a bend, and this bend joins, this bend is joining to this particular rekha that comes. Okay, now this line is trying to touch this line, sun line that has come down. The age approximately here is 42 actually, but because it's a turned line, so it will be slightly less, so you can safely say it is between 41.5 and 42. Okay, now I told him that at 41.5 you will have major changes in profession and problems in profession, and he rightly said so, as you have seen that message which I have put on the public site, and it is left to the people to scrutinize my comments or my analysis. It's open, it's an open forum, so there is no there is no cheating there. You can see that this line is touched actually, frankly speaking. If you zoom in, you can see the slight touch is there. It clearly shows that he has faced problems. Okay, this is part 1 of the story. Now let's again, I have kept this picture here. Let's do two things here. This is the Shani Rekha. This is the line that is kind of touching the Shani Rekha. Please observe this angle. This angle is 90 degrees. Okay, right? So this is one thing. Observe this angle. Now I'm coming back to this again. You know that this one was 41 and a half, 42. Let's time this up, 43, 44. Okay, now at 44 I told him there will be changes. Now why did I say that? It's because there is a change in thickness here. There is a change in thickness, so therefore there will be some changes in life. However, those changes are not going to be very positive, just mildly positive. So 45, 46, 47. Do you see that 47 here? There is a line which is kind of a support. See, this line is making 90 degrees. This line has come in between. Whenever a line that comes in between, it's a support at 47. Okay, and then it continues up to 50 here. So I said after 50 you will have a better life. Now let's quickly analyze what I said here in terms of a little bit of astrology. Look at this line and this line, and then this line. Okay, now this 90 degree triangle that is made, right angle triangle, shows interference of Mars, that is Kuja in over Shani. Okay, Kuja over Shani Rekha, it is shown here. Kuja over Shani Rekha. Kuja means Mars. Mars is the enemy number 1 for Shani. Now whenever it forms a 90 degree triangle, 90 degree angle, right angle triangle, it is going to create major issues in the profession. Major, because whenever Shani or Shani and Kuja, Shani and Mangal, when they interact, there will always be obstacles, and that is what it is seen, that is what is seen in this palm. Okay, now this rekha which has come here is trying to obstruct this flow or the energy of this negative energy of this triangle. Therefore at 47 I said yes, 44 I said there will be some support, and 47 there will be some support. The support will continue. You can see, you can time this line until 50. There will be still problems in his life. Okay, so those problems are going to continue. Although 44 he might have some kind of changes, but until 47 things won't be that good, because one second, because this line, this little line is at 44, this is 47. The calculation techniques are very weird in astropalmistry, so don't go by the traditional palmists who say this is 35, then 36, 30. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Okay, in all the palms. Because why it doesn't work like that? Because when we say, when does this 35 age is effective, when is this 35 effective? When the line starts from Manibandha. This is the traditional palmistry, where it starts in Manibandha and then goes up. Is this fate line starting from Manibandha? Not at all. So how can you say that this is 35? Some people by tukka, by fluke, sometimes it comes true, but that's not scientific, isn't it? So Here you have 44 and then here you have 47. You have to age these lines also. So 47 and then go here to 50. So this was the point I was trying to make in this case. Okay, so how do you predict these changes? This is how you predict the changes in profession. This is how you predict the obstructions with respect to right angle triangle. Now many people say no, this is money triangle. Okay, now this is a myth again. This nonsense of money triangle I need to clear. See, assume that there is a fate line. Okay, and there is a line that comes like this. This is a Buddha Rekha, right? It makes an acute angle. The angle theta is less than 90 degrees. When it is less than 90 degree, okay, this is Shubha. But when is this line a Mercury line? Not at all. This is not a Mercury line. This is an obstruction line. Okay, and it makes 90 degrees. It clearly shows a triangle is Mars. You know that, right? Those who know Nadi, they know that triangle means Mars. So the greater the angle, greater the problems. So this is exactly what is shown. I'm just interpreting it in practical palm. This guy is very intelligent because look, you can see that the headline goes straight up to here. This is a checkered headline up to here, and then it decides to change for good. You can see that slight curvature is there. Observe the curvature here, the slight curvature, and then it comes here and then it splits into two. This shows that there is something vakri. Whenever the shani becomes vakri, or whenever the vakri shani comes over a particular rashi, I will tell you that in the advanced nadi, then the fate line gets activated. But in his case, there is a slight problem. You can see, I will show you. See here, this is fine, this part is fine, but observe that this further goes and forms a dweep. This is not good. So that means, due to his aggressive nature, he will always face problems, okay, in his profession. Because for any successful or any success in profession or business, you need to have a very clean headline. I don't mind seeing, if I see headline break like this, it's fine actually, or lifeline breaking, it's fine actually, no problems. Yeah, the heartline break is not good, but break in headline and lifeline are very good actually. It creates double energy, provided the other signs are good. I've seen many palms where the lifeline breaks. It's good. I've seen many successful people having this kind of sign. So this was a short video where I wanted to explain to you how these things work. If you like it, if you like such videos, do press like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to watch the Sunline series, I have put a playlist. You can watch those Sunline series. I have given some information which you will not find anywhere on the YouTube. I can bet $1,000 for that. Okay. So thank you very much for watching my video.